QuickBooks Online Essentials, a solution for the architect. QuickBooks Online Essentials offers everything in QuickBooks Online Simple Start and more. It's best for growing companies and VAT-registered businesses. Using QuickBooks Online Essentials, our architect will be able to have up to 3 users. This is the number of people who can use QuickBooks Online. Our clients can set up different levels of access for different people to protect sensitive data and reduce the chance of mistakes. To set up a new user, you can hover over the Company menu and then select Manage Users, followed by New. Looking now at our main homepage, you will see our client can also track sales, expenses, and profit. As you can see, QuickBooks Online Essentials will enable our architect to create professional invoices and sales receipts or record expenses using write checks. Our clients can also track their cash flow. QuickBooks Online Essentials offers clients over 40 financial reports to assist in managing cash flow. To access reports, head to the Reports menu, then select Report List. First, let's take a look at the Profit and Loss report. One useful feature in QuickBooks is the ability to drill down to see more information in the reports available. For example, I may wish to view all of the invoices that contributed towards my consultancy income. Click the figure and all of the relevant invoices will be displayed. You can also click on the individual amounts and be taken straight back to the original transaction. You also have a number of customer reports, such as Sales by Customer Summary. This report will show me exactly how much business I've done with each of my customers. One very useful feature is the Company Snapshot report. This will allow our clients to get a clear view of the overall state of their business in one screen. As you can see, it's a graphical dashboard showing their income and expenses, all compared to the previous year's performance, and they can also see what they're owed and what they owe. Going back to our example of the architect, business has grown and he now wants to plan further ahead. Let's see how QuickBooks Online Plus can help our architects stay in touch with the details of the growing business. So, how is QuickBooks Online Plus a solution for our architect's growing firm? QuickBooks Online Plus is best for a business that wants to plan ahead and have busy financial departments. QuickBooks Online Plus offers everything in QuickBooks Online Simple Start and QuickBooks Online Essentials. In addition, our architect will be able to have up to 5 users and a free accountant seat. To set up additional users, it is the same process as we saw a moment ago. Also within this package, our client can schedule repeat items like invoices or other reoccurring transactions. If your client has expenses, invoices, or other events that happen regularly, they can handle them automatically when using QuickBooks Online Plus. Let's take a look at this process now. To do this, I'll be using the architect's business as an example. In this scenario, I'm going to imagine the architect has raised an invoice to a client for consultancy on a new house build. This invoice is raised every month until the completion of the build. However, the amount will fluctuate depending on how much time they spend on site. I will first need to complete my invoice. Now that I've finished raising the invoice, I can now click on Make Reoccurring. This will bring through the reoccurring template dialog box. The first option is to choose my template type. Schedule is great for those transactions that are of a set amount each month. For example, a gym may use this to collect their monthly membership fee for payments, or for payments out, it could be for insurance or rent. The next template option is Reminder. This is useful for those transactions which will fluctuate with amount, but will occur regularly on a fixed schedule, such as a utility bill. For my example today, I will select this option, as I know I will invoice regularly for my consultancy service. However, the amount will change depending on how much time I spend on site. I will then select the interval date range, which is how often I would like this transaction to reoccur. In this example, I'm going to have it reoccur on the last day of each month. I can then choose the start and end dates. I can also choose to turn on notifications to be reminded that this payment is due. This can also be sent straight to my email address. I will now select Save Template. To view the list of my reoccurring entries, I can choose to go to Reoccurring Transaction List. Another handy function that our clients can help to manage is supplier bills and payments. Clients can see exactly what they owe, who they owe, and when the payment is due. If they're thinking of paying a bill early, QuickBooks Online can show our clients the impact on their cash flow, making sure that they can afford it before they hand the money over. To record a bill from my supplier, I simply hover over the Supplier menu and then click Enter Bill. I'd first select the supplier I've received the bill from. Following on from this, I will need to record a reference number on the bill, followed by a date and the amount that is due. Lastly, I will select an expense account for the bill to be posted against in my chart of accounts. Click Save once complete. One of the main tools in QuickBooks Online Plus is the ability of handling multiple currencies and tracking currency gains and losses. Our clients can trade in over 145 currencies just as easily as they do in pounds sterling. Clients can work with customers in their home currencies and then convert back so they know exactly where they stand. QuickBooks downloads the latest exchange rates from Wall Street On Demand to switch accurately between different currencies. Our clients can see quickly whether they've lost or gained as a result of exchange fluctuations. Using our architect business in this example, I'm going to imagine that I'm invoicing a client in euros for a work I've done on a drawing. First, I go to the Customer menu, then New Invoice. First, begin by selecting the customer you wish to invoice. Please note that when setting a customer up, you'll need to select the relevant currency you wish to invoice them in. Complete the invoice as required. At the bottom of the invoice, I can see that QuickBooks Online Plus automatically converts foreign amount into pounds sterling for me. A tool we haven't yet seen is the ability to create budgets and compare to actual performance. To access budgets, first hover over the Company menu, followed by Budgets. Using QuickBooks Online Plus, clients can set monthly, quarterly, or annual budgets to predict their income and expense. They can then track their actual performance and compare to the budget. This is a great management tool and it will help our clients' businesses to stay on target. To see how your budgets compare